Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we're going to start with a general reading and then we will get into some questions. Tomorrow is the new moon. Today is Halloween, so we are doing some energy of what do we need to know today for the current energy. And then we will get into some free questions. So we hope everyone is doing well today. So, the current energy. Okay. So the underlying energy is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And we will just say Pluto is coming. It's going forward in Capricorn. It's going into Aquarius on the 19th of November. That's a 254-year cycle till it's back into Capricorn. So huge cycle ending. Pluto is about change. So are you ready for change? Are you ready for a up leveling? Because we're going into Aquarius, which is definitely a much more the star energy, that connectedness of, that healing energy. Are you ready to tap into your healing energy? And then you get the card of the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. It's funny because I feel like these two cards are each end of the stick because you get a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, and then nothing will come of the situation. So that feels like both ends of the situation. So I feel like the energy is saying, look at it from all perspectives. Try to, sometimes we have that feeling of the worst. And sometimes it's like, okay, let's try to focus on the opposite end of that stick. What would be the best possible result for me? Like where, what do you want to manifest? What are you trying to bring in? Like, this is a huge cycle of manifesting in the physical. We're going to go so much more with our words are powerful. My guide Celia, that's always her thing, that's, that your words are powerful. And if you want something to write it or speak it into existence. So know that, maybe something is going to come that's in the middle, that's maybe not at both ends of this stick. You know what I mean? Like, we're in a really interesting cycle in the US right now, and some people are afraid of, what's one end and what's the other. And what if our working together is overall raising the vibration anyway, and the light wins anyway? Like, are you ready for that? Because the cycle's ready to end. It's ready to go somewhere better. And then believe in the impossible. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to believe, that we could live in a world of peace? Because it truly is, one of the parallel realities out there. And then if we get to the vibration, that can be the reality we're all living in. So I know the veil is very thin today. So the messages, like I was up early getting messages for an upcoming session I have that was just like so much energy coming in. So the energy strong today. Make sure you're being mindful of that. Feet on the grass, drink extra water. So for the current energy, we get the Six of Pentacles, which is about, getting back what you put out. And we're to that place. Are you ready? Are you putting out, being of service, being helpful, being kind, being generous? Because if you're putting that out, that's exactly what you're going to get back at this time. And that is the work of realizing what you put out is what you get back. 1000%. The foundation is the Knight of Wands. And maybe sometimes that's coming in your life and it's not being as consistent as you would like. And I hear, where are you being, are you being in this place in the middle of the answers you need are coming? Are you being in that place? Because like my third eye is so like lit up right now with that Gemini energy. Like, are you ready for the messages to come? Because today they're coming in strong. We feel in the recent past, we feel like you've been working on healing yourself, self-love, which 1000% is the quickest shortcut through your healing work is to find that self-love. And that helps work with that headspace of the Ace of Swords, which is about the new clarity you want to seek instead of always, letting your mind go to that worst case scenario. Maybe, this statement, what would it be like if, and what would it be like if it actually turned out way better than I could have ever expected? Like, think about the best thing you can expect to happen. And that's literally like the worst case scenario. Like, it's always going to be better than you expect. In the immediate future is the Page of Pentacles, which is about, I feel like, learning something new, being a new messenger on something you recently learned, the way you've overcome, as we learn things, that's how we, share the work, all the things I've learned is so I can share that with you. And I feel like if you're watching this, just know that that job of being the messenger is ready to open up for you too. Because the messages are coming in strong. The current environment is the Eight of Wands. That is a lot of messages. Lots of messages today. In the how other people see you is the Seven of Swords. And I feel like other people might see you walking away from them, just not tolerating the energy. Sometimes as an empath, you see somebody's energy and you always want to think the best. And you know what? You're to the point of, you know what? You've shown me who you are. Thank you. And I feel like you're walking away from some of that, which is, I think, is part of your healing, putting that boundary up and not letting people be manipulative behind your back is the feeling I'm getting. Realizing that, other people are projecting energy at you. Other people are trying to manipulate you for their own benefit. So as you realize that and realize that other people's perspective is skewed to them. So if somebody's giving you a lot of flack, I hear, for like pulling your energy back, if somebody's like really like trying to like spend time with you and you feel in your gut it's not the right thing for you, for whoever this is, don't do it. Like, have a boundary. There's a reason your intuition is telling you don't do it. So listen to your intuition for whoever that specific message is for. And the outcome of that is going to be the Nine of Cups. Like, when you see the pattern and you're like, no, thank you. You know what happens? You get a gifty for passing that test. Saturn comes out of retrograde November 15th on the full moon in Taurus. And you know what happens when Saturn comes out of retrograde? If you've been doing the work, you get the gift. And I feel like it's time for that, So in the next 2 weeks, what do you want to release? What do you want to let go of? We get the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Magician with the Queen of Swords. So being really clear on what you want, knowing your value. I feel like this is part of your contract to go through this transformation to now let you realize that you can manifest anything you desire when you put your focus and intention towards that. So focus towards the positive and bring the positive towards you. Like, I know it sounds really, that it's not that easy. It really is. It really, really, really is. Okay, and the cards come out as fill up your own cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. Your words are powerful. Your words create your reality. How is your self-talk? And the card of manifesting, which definitely goes with, and the card under the Queen of Swords was Seven of Pentacles. So planting the seeds. What seeds have you been planting to manifest? And that's everything I desire flows to me when I line up my energy. And that is so true. And the bottom is grace or gratitude and appreciation. The highest vibration. Make a list and savor your life. If you've had a situation that's causing you any kind of mind chaos, the best way to release that is like, okay, what is the lesson in that? How did it make me feel? Where is the pattern with it? And like, take the power out of that situation by dissecting the situation. How do I feel about this? When have I felt like this before? Where is this in my cycle? Where is this in, the pattern of my healing journey. So we would like to thank everyone for joining us today. We're going to clean up and we'll get some questions. So how is everyone doing? We see Stephanie and Jazz and Unicorn and Rainbows and Kimon and Megan and meditation for the mind wandering. Jen. Hi, Jen. So welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today? How's the energy? For me, like I woke up and just kept getting messages, and normally I get up and I like do coffee in the hot tub, and it was like, no, we're going to get up and channel a whole message this morning. So we have done that. So, yes. Make sure you're protecting your energy today. I am wearing my, a couple of different bracelets. I'm wearing my angel aura because I feel like that's my happy bracelet. And I'm wearing amethyst for some healing, and then some rose quartz with some peridot and angel aura, and then some shungite for protection. I feel like today is the day you really need to protect your energy. I did a whole thing this morning about protecting my energy. So are you, the veil is very thin, and sometimes like when you have a bad thing, like the universe speaks to us in metaphors. So like, where else are you being distraught in your life? What else is causing you to, in your awake time, have that feeling? Stephanie. And we will see what's going on for you for November. Yeah, it's like just look and see like where else like you have like that, because that whole metaphor thing is always just like, where are you having a little, confusion, self-doubt? Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you holding yourself back? Because normally when we experience, a negative emotion, it's really just our separation from what source believes. So we're going to get a card for each of we're going to do for 4 weeks. So the first week you get your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. And then confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. We're liking that. And then adjustments are required, third quarter moon. A lot of energy is shifting this third week of November. So just be mindful of your energy. Saturn comes out of retrograde. Pluto goes into Aquarius, where it's going to continue for the next 200, it's not going back to Capricorn for 254 years. So like, big change coming with that in that third week. And for the fourth week, you get the energy is gaining momentum. So waxing momentum. So those all seem very nice. And the underlying energy is your dreams need a practical plan. So we feel like that could relate to that. And then we're going to get you a tarot for each week. Some new thing we're doing this. We did it yesterday and liked it. So apparently, if you ask for the month, we're doing it like this. We'll break it down week by week. Okay. The Strength card wanted to jump out, so we're going to take that as the overall theme for the month for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, and we're going to say the Sun is there as well. So we like that. So whatever, Stephanie, new opportunity you have been working on manifesting, and then you have, the Strength here, and then this energy here about confidence in Leo. So I feel like the second week should be very interesting for you. So with the new opportunity, whatever comes, be open to it. You get the Ace of Cups for the first week. For the second week, you get the Four of Wands. That second week is the week where there is 11/11 in the week. So whatever day 11/11 is, be in your confidence, be in your feminine energy, be open to whatever wants to come to you on that day. I don't know. And then for the third week, you get the Two of Pentacles, which is about finding balance. And we already said something, that third week could, if your energy feels a little off, take a little rest, do something different, get grounded, put your feet on the earth, put some salt in your water, like try some different things, whatever you need to do to work with your energy that third week. Because I feel like it's going to be strong energy that week. And then the last week is the Lover's card, which is about balance. And then it says this energy is gaining momentum, and then the Lovers. So it looks like the month of, and then the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So another ace. So with that, I see 3 of the 4 aces. So the ace we're missing is the Ace of Wands, which is about the action you take. I feel like needs to come with a lot of confidence, like a whole lot of confidence, and know that you have created this. We get to manifest our dreams completely, and we're going to get you. You get the card of be open to receive. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favors flowing into my life. So we feel like overall, and then you get the Sun activation again. So spend some time in the sun if you can. Stephanie, we feel like would be really beneficial. It gets you vitamin D, but it also, gets you downloads. We've been having a lot of solar flares. I feel like it's going to be stronger in the next 10 days or so. So if we get some solar flares, make sure you understand that that's light energy coming in. It comes into our body. It affects us. It causes upgrades with us. So I feel like you may be getting ready to have a big upgrade with some energy coming in. So that was for you, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us today. And meditation for wandering mind. Oh, absolutely. It's Jen, right? I feel like Jen. Total throat chakra activation right then. Just a moment. Okay. We just had to get rid of somebody that we know trolls. So we're just taking care of that. So, just a moment, everybody. And there we go. Let me see what I am going to go and I am going to restart in subscriber mode. So, everybody, join me back in just one moment.